Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new Call of Duty mobile video, and I'm going to be using the RPD. So instead of the top 5 best weapons, I decided that, I was on a crunch time and I got a little too busy in the last few days, so I had to, obviously bring you guys another Gunsmith gameplay. And obviously I wanted to bring a weapon that was buffed last season, but really I never got a chance to use it because I was trying to unlock that other barrel. That basically makes it to where you have infinite ammo, and it basically has a cooldown to it, but I didn't quite get the chance to unlock it yet, but I did manage to build a good Gunsmith build in the meantime, and honestly, I do think I like this more than probably the cooldown barrel. Even though I don't have it, you can obviously switch the barrels. According to what my Gunsmith is, all you have to do is just switch the barrels, but everything else leave the same. You'll have a good time. And so I just kind of want to talk about the RPD and what, we can expect using it. Obviously, I kind of go ham in this Nuketown game. I think I went like, what, 26-8 or something like that. I, didn't die. I had like less than 10 deaths, and I was just streaking out, and I was just literally being a bully with this gun across the map. So, but yeah, so talking a little bit about the gun, I don't think I've ever made a Gunsmith video on this gun, I don't think, or I've made only one, and it was such from a long time ago that I've never covered it. Obviously it's an LMG. It ADS is in slow. Obviously it's not the type of gun you want to play super aggressive with. I mean, as you can see here in this video, I'm doing some anomaly things, meaning like I'm playing in front of everybody, like I'm going aggressively. Obviously I have to keep in mind that since the ADS time is so slow, it's really good to pre-aim, with an LMG, because obviously you want to do that. If you're not doing that and you're not pre-firing, pre-aiming, you're just going to have a hard time controlling the weapon, being able to read people, where people are going to be shooting you from, and just stuff like that. So you just want to be cautious, and you always want to pre-aim. And since this is such a heavy gun, dude, your mobility is not the best. So keep in mind when you're using an LMG, you're always going to be, laying back. Like, you're not going to be playing up front. You're not going to be doing crazy things in the map. Obviously, if you're someone who has really good aim and you're pre-aiming a lot, you can probably make some pretty good plays on the map, playing aggressively with LMGs. But obviously, there are better LMGs to play aggressive with. This is more of just a laid-back, far-range LMG that which you can just, pick out people one by one, and you can get really good feeds with it. And so, obviously, being the RPD, in this season, I just kind of wanted to bring it into Season 7, see what I can do with it, and if it's even worth playing with. Probably, I do want to say it is. I definitely think it's not something you want to use all the time on certain maps. Like, for example, on this map, as you can see here, I just got an awesome 3-piece. But, like, you want to be high. You want to have the high ground, just like Obi-Wan Kenobi says in this instant, and you just want to pick out people one by one. So, basically, you want to play as far range as possible because this weapon excels at far range. And just by, setting yourself up in power positions, a lot of people may call this camping, but it depends. Move around the map. Don't be that one LMG person that just sits in a corner long range and just, just shoots the people that come out of that, doorway or stuff like that. Make sure you move around, learn how to reposition yourself, learn how to play more aggressive with the gun, because it's going to make the game more enjoyable for you, right? Like, you don't want to be just sitting back. Like, obviously here in this instance, right, I'm moving back and forth, I'm checking, I'm trying to see if I can even reposition. Sometimes it's just good to stay in one area for a bit, but obviously, knowing me, since I do have an LMG, I don't really want to play that aggressive. And also, I understand my ADS time is not the best. But obviously, this gun is definitely worth, I would say, using. It's something that I think requires a high skill gap almost, because like I said, people are going to be using SMGs, ARs, they're going to have higher mobility, they're going to be doing advanced movement. So you're going to have to really be able to track. So that's the one thing. But what obviously the main beneficiary to using an LMG is having the large ammo capacity. That's what makes the gun really good. Obviously, I got really lucky there, since that guy got stunned and stuff like that. But I do want to say that, like I said, since LMGs do have large ammo, magazines, you can have a fun time spamming with the weapon, and that's really not an issue. But overall, I give this weapon probably a 7 out of 10. It's an above average LMG for sure. It's one that you definitely want to use. It's definitely one of the better ones, probably top 5 best LMGs for sure. And so, with that being said, definitely let me know in the comments section down below how you guys feel about the RPD. Probably some of you may have used it last season where it received the buff, but it's a really powerful LMG, for it being a LMG in the LMG category, it definitely annihilates people quickly. The time to kill on it is really good. Like, look at that. I just killed that person behind the wall. Like, just taking him out, killed that guy up top. Obviously, beautiful 3-piece. That's the power of this gun. So, obviously, we won the match, and that's going to be it. But I do give this a 7 out of 10. This is usable in Season 7 of Call of Duty Mobile. Let me know how you guys let me know what you guys think of the gun, basically, what Gunsmith builds you're rocking with. Are you guys using that, suppressor cooldown barrel? If not, obviously, what are you using? I'd like to know your thoughts. What are you guys' thoughts on the LMG in general? And like I said, if you guys have made it this far into the end of the video, please leave a like. It really helps out the channel, helps out the video as well. And if you're new to the channel and you're a recurring member, please make sure you're subscribed. There's a lot of people who are watching my content that are not subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. We're literally like less than 50 subscribers away from hitting 7,000 subscribers. And I would really appreciate the support. I love the fact that you guys are supporting the videos, showing the love on there. I'm always making sure I'm responding to comments. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a phenomenal rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.